Hello, good evening, here direct from Ponta Delgada PDL airport. It's Sunday evening here on this June 18, and we have a special visitor here. Airplane from Condor was landed here local time, Azores time, 8:42 p.m. and there was a medical emergency. I was here arriving on the airport around 9:20, and in this moment the ambulance was leaving here, and also they have put out the luggage, I think, from this passenger from this medical emergency. The airplane, it's a Boeing 767, was coming from Frankfurt Germany, and the destination is Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and now looks like yeah, the departure here. We will see. It's very special here. We have not a lot of medical emergencies. Most of them they are landing in Terceira, not here in Ponta Delgada, but maybe was a special medical emergency which needs help very fast, and this airport was near. And now we'll see it's leaving or it's not leaving. There the pushback tractor is there. The airport at this time is quiet. There in the back is another German plane from Lufthansa. There in the end, I think that will be here overnight, because this was diverted this afternoon to Terceira because of the rain here this afternoon. Normally it's around 1 p.m. more or less the departure back to Frankfurt. It was also coming from Frankfurt, but was landed this afternoon in Terceira, and then later was flying here to Ponta Delgada. And that one is coming direct from Frankfurt. And it's also special here. Normally we have only the smaller airplanes here, not the big one here, the long haul, like this Boeing 767. Most of them they are going to Terceira because they are more prepared, especially for technical issues, for technical emergencies. Now they are still waiting there. Huh? And I don't have any information about the passenger, what's happening. But I can confirm it was a medical emergency. Normally we don't have here flights from Condor. This company is not flying Ponta Delgada because we have the Lufthansa here. from Frankfurt, and also on Sunday afternoon it's always a flight here from Azores Airlines also to Frankfurt. And the Condor, it's a typical holiday airline from Germany, and most of the flights are long haul, like to Asia, Africa, North America, or also Caribbean, like this one, Dominican Republic, with the destination Punta Cana. It's a little bit foggy here now in the moment, but still no rain. What you can see here, it's like fog. Still no pushback. We are waiting for the pushback. But the parking position here is very good because it's very near here from the spot, and it's a good light. Yeah, the flight was landed here local time 8:42, medical emergency coming from Frankfurt, Germany, on the way to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And now looks like it's going soon, departing to Punta Cana. here. Ah, too much zoom. finally Resendes. Yes, this was a medical stop. Here, a medical emergency was landed 8:42 p.m. here, local time, Azores time. And I was here around 9:20 p.m. and in this moment the ambulance was leaving. And about that I can confirm it's a medical, or there was a medical emergency. They also have searched for the luggage from this passenger, but I don't know was one, was two, but normally it's one passenger. No. And then around 9:20 the ambulance was leaving here. Now we are waiting here for the departure to Punta Cana. I don't know why they are still waiting there for the pushback. Condor, this is a German company. And the flight was coming from Frankfurt Germany also. The biggest airport in Germany, the hub, the home base from Lufthansa, but also from Condor. This is a Boeing 767 ER extended range. And normally we don't have these big airplanes here. We only have the smaller one, like Boeing 737 from Ryanair, or the most of the airplanes here are Airbus 320, 321. And of course the small one here, the Dash SATA. But since Azores Airlines don't use anymore the big one, the Airbus 330, we don't have normally here long haul airplanes, and for that reason it's a special visitor here this evening. Most of the emergencies, they are going to Terceira, not here to Ponta Delgada. I think we have 3 or 4 in the year or less medical emergency here. But in this case, I think Ponta Delgada was near and was important to land fast. I don't have any information about the passenger. And you can see the airport is quiet. It's only one flight here incoming later from Lisbon, the last flight from TAP VIP. Sunday evening, it's a quiet evening, also here in the high season. We have in the moment here in Ponta Delgada 310 flights in the week, the high season, and in the winter time it's around 150, 160, so the whole amount. But on the evening it's quite always. Now it's 2 hours here, the airplane. This is a special visit. The first time I see here Condor, Ponta Delgada. But they are still waiting here for the pushback. This type of airplane, it's not a regular visitor here. Don't have any connections at the moment with the Boeing 767. PDL 11 horas agora. Ja. Faltan 10 minutos. 10 minutes, we have 11, yes, this is the local time here. Yes, I hope they have later better weather there in Punta Cana than we are here in Ponta Delgada. This morning and afternoon was sometimes stronger rain here. Unexpected. The weather here it's, this summer is crazy, it's like in the winter. Then around after 2:30, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, the rain was over and it was sunny. But here the weather now in this month in June, it's not like on other years. It's always possible rain. I don't know for what they are waiting. Because the back door is closed. Everything is prepared for the pushback. Maybe they are waiting for a permission, I don't know. But here the airspace is not very busy at this time. Yes, and if you're watching new, this was a medical emergency here. Landed 8:42 coming from Frankfurt Germany with the destination Punta Cana. And I was here around 9:20 p.m. and in this time the ambulance was leaving. And now I don't know for what they are waiting here. It's now over 2 hours here on the ground. Maybe this was also a special medical emergency, and about that the plane was here landed in Ponta Delgada, not in Terceira, because we have here the hospital it's like the hospital with the most possible options here from all the islands. And if they can do nothing here, then you have to go to Lisbon. If it's not too late. But sometimes we have here from the Air Force in the night special flights for emergency passenger. You need fast help and they're going then direct to Lisbon. But not a lot, it's maybe, what will I say, one in the month or less. But for local people here. If the hospital here in Ponta Delgada can't help, then they will fly these this person to Lisbon. I live here near from the airport, and then I can hear the airplane, because you cannot see these airplanes on the flight radar. It's because it's a small airplane from the Portuguese Air Force. They are not normal, not on the flight radar. And that I know, in this case, in the night, it's a medical emergency. Te importava mal hoje em San Miguel? Ja. Chuva. Tarde com chuva. This afternoon was rain and also in the morning. Ken Johnson, is it raining? No, in the moment we don't have rain. It's only foggy here now. But the real rain was around 2:30 in the afternoon, 3 p.m. around that. And after that the sun was here, was sunny. It's around 20 degrees now, a little bit windy here, but it's not cold. Daytime was around 22, 23 in the afternoon. In the morning was only 17 because of the rain. Tony Resendes, our weather in Florida has been hot, 90 to 100, this is Fahrenheit. Yeah, I sometimes watch the weather in Miami, because I also watch sometimes the live stream there from Miami. Action Kit, maybe you know Action Kit, it's a streamer from New York, but it's in the moment in Miami. Sometimes, normally it's like 30 degrees Celsius, more or less there. But the weather, it's always nice in Miami. It's nicer than here. Cold in Azores. Yeah, if you are living in Florida, it's 20 here, 20 degrees Celsius is really cold. I prefer the weather in Florida. But also not too hot. 30 degrees Celsius is perfect. And in the winter there you have the perfect weather now in Florida. Normally. But last winter was a little bit different. So. Where are the Condor plane goes? It's a planet to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. But we are still waiting here for the pushback. Hola, San Miguel, PDS, hola, boa noite. Tony Resendes, my brother lives in Provençal. Ah, okay, nice. It's a nice place there, but it's a little bit far. You have sometimes more or less an hour here to Ponta Delgada. And I like the city here because here in Ponta Delgada you have everything, no? You have the airport, you have the shopping center, you have, if you need the doctor, the hospital, the restaurants, you have the port. You don't need a car in the city. But Provençal, it's nice, I like there the place, but it's a little bit far. But if you want a quiet staying and a quiet living, there you have some nice places in Provençal. But if you want some action, Provençal, it's a wrong destination. But it's also here in Ponta Delgada. In the moment the city it's very quiet. No concert, open air, it's nothing going on. This summer it's very quiet until now. I hope it's soon getting here better and we have more action. Yeah, Provençal is a beautiful place with a small port there. Yeah. But the drive, it's a little bit special. If you have a boat, it's perfect. Ken Johnson, how many hours will it take to fly to Bermuda from Ponta Delgada? We have a direct flight here to Bermuda, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's around 5 hours or a little bit more. 4.5, 5. Because we have also direct flight here to New York. And from Ponta Delgada to New York, it's a little bit more than 5 hours. And back sometimes it's less than 5 hours from New York to Ponta Delgada. Yeah, Bermuda is also a nice destination, but I was never there. It's an expensive place, but we have there are living a lot of Portuguese people. Also here from Azores. But you can check the flight time there on the website from Azores airline, and you can see. But I mean, it's around 5 hours. Bermuda, Ponta Delgada. Hello, Toronto, Canada. Good evening, Toronto. Mike Benavides, hi, hello, good evening. And we are still waiting here for the departure here, pushback. I don't know, it's how long I'm live, soon 40 minutes, huh? I don't know for what they are waiting here now. Cambridge. Mike, it's watching from Cambridge. Ontario maybe, yeah, it's Canada. I'm not sure. Tony Resendes, I'm doing a cruise from Lisbon to Tampa, Florida. Next year stops in PDL. Oh, nice. Then maybe you are 2 weeks, huh? 2 weeks with the cruise liner. Cambridge, Ontario. Oh, also Canada. Okay. That will be nice. A cruise from Lisbon to Tampa. Big eye to my homeland. Yes, Canada. Yeah, it's Canada. 14 days, it's 2 weeks, most of them. It's 2 weeks. Then you have the cruise with which company? Norwegian. And we have some others. Norwegian, it's not there. Kevin, do you do IRL streams in other towns in San Miguel or just in Ponta Delgada? It's a good question. Normally I'm here in Ponta Delgada and the other freguesias because I don't have a car. And yeah, it's a little bit complicated. Sometimes I'm also in Lagoa because Lagoa it's not very far from here, but most of my streams I do here from Ponta Delgada. But for example, this afternoon I was in Arifes, but Arifes is here, now it's a freguesia from Ponta Delgada also, and I live close to Arifes. It's very near Arifes for me. And last month I was also in Santa Maria, there a weekend for the Santo Cristo. They have also a Santo Cristo like here in Ponta Delgada, but everything it's smaller, but it's very good organized, and all nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, live bands, a good program, and everything is free also. You don't have to pay for the concerts, nothing. There is more going on for the Santo Cristo than here in Ponta Delgada, but not many people. But it's very nice. It's very nice to see that in Vila de Porto. I'm not born here. I'm Swiss. I was born in Switzerland. I'm not here from the island, but now I live here more than 8 years here in Ponta Delgada. CD, hello from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. We have a lot of watchers here from Ontario. Yeah. I hope there in Canada the situation now is quieter with the wildfires. Kevin, my parents are from San Miguel, also I lived there for 3 years, very familiar with the island, it's my favorite place. Yeah, it's quiet here, it's safe. A lot of nature. But this year here, until now, Ponta Delgada is very quiet. Different to other years, and also the weather. Sometimes it's rainy also now in the summer. Everything is a little bit different this year. does it rain a lot in the summer there? Yeah. Here you don't have days it's all the hours raining. It's sometimes you have 10-15 minutes rain, but very, very strong. No flash, no thunder, nothing, but it's a short, strong rain. And this morning was also sometimes strong rain, and in the afternoon was less. But the problem here is you can go out, you have sun, you have blue sky, and an hour later you have a very, very strong rain. Oh, now we have the pushback. It's going now. But this is the typical weather here. Now it's going, okay. Perfect. Wow, was now here two and a half hour, huh? Landed local time 8:42. Now we have 11, 12, 13, yeah. 2.5 hours. And if you're watching new, this was a medical emergency here coming from Frankfurt, Germany. It's Condor Flight destination, it's Punta Cana, and now looks like soon here we have the departure to Ponta Cana, Dominican Republic. It's a Boeing 767 ER extended range. And here you can see the airport is quiet Sunday afternoon, always here. Now I can hear the engines. looks like it's going to the other end from the runway. Then we can see here the departure. That's perfect. We only to wait a couple of minutes. Donators Sanders, I'm back here in the chat. Thank you for the stream, thank you for watching. It's taking a bus to other towns an option to stream. Yeah, that will be an option. I've also bicycles. I can go to other, but not like to the Povasau, it's too far, or Nordeste, but like Lagoa or Ribeira Grande. You can see now the silence here from the Ponta Delgada airport on this Sunday evening. How big are the Santa planes that fly to Boston? To Boston, they fly here from Ponta Delgada with the Airbus 321. It's a small one. It's not a long haul plane, but it's a new plane now. And it's also inside, it's quiet. This Airbus. We don't have here from Ponta Delgada flights normally, no regular flights with the long haul airplanes. Now they have some from Terceira, like to Auckland or to Montreal, Canada, with the big plane, but they are rented from other companies, and also old, like Airbus 340 to Auckland, for example. And from here we have only small ones, like you flying from Helsinki to Berlin or from Lisbon to Ponta Delgada. No long haul airplanes like this Boeing here from Condor. We will have to wait here. I think soon it's coming. flight radar is still Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. What the direction looks like, I don't know. We will change the direction later here, but here it looks like Punta Cana here. Yeah. And now we can see enough. Okay. Then finally it's departed here. This medical emergency. I will watch here last time the jet. Beautiful takeoff, Tony Resendes. Yeah, it was very nice, but it's too dark. It's too dark, and also here it's foggy. Okay, then I will end the stream. I say thank you for watching. This was medical emergency here from Condor, coming from Frankfurt destination Punta Cana, and now this was the departure to Punta Cana. Thank you for watching. Have a nice afternoon, evening. Until next time, here direct from PDL Ponta Delgada airport, and have a good time. Bye bye.